Good morning. I actually just got back from the gym. I haven't had breakfast yet. We're just gonna jump right into things. My kitchen's a mess, so don't judge, okay? It's Saturday, it'll get done. I'll clean it eventually. I figured that I would record this because I'm currently on my period. And when that happens, my energy levels are really low. I have no appetite whatsoever. And I woke up today, wasn't hungry. Normally I eat around 7:45. It's currently 10:30 and I'm still not hungry. But I know I need to eat, especially after I just had my workout. So I figured this would be a perfect opportunity to do what I eat in the day because it'll force me to eat on a day where I really don't want to. Oh, my cramps are starting up again, so that's fun. Ooh, let's do a little tidying up. Whenever they're this bad, I feel like an old woman. I'm not gonna make this video anything super fancy. We're just gonna be chatting and chilling in my kitchen. For the past week, I've been eating my eggs with hash browns and an avocado. I just remembered I also made chicken sausages, so I'm gonna eat the chicken sausage with it as well. This is gonna be a loaded plate. I always do egg whites and eggs. So normally I measure out about 6 ounces of egg whites, but because I have the chicken sausage, which is about 14 grams of protein, I will do less eggs. I don't know the math, okay? I'm just gonna go off feel. So if I normally do 6, we'll do half. We'll do 3 ounces of egg whites, 2 large eggs. And that'll be it for the eggs. I don't do anything special to them. I just add in pepper. Sometimes I'll add in cheese, but I'm not doing cheese today because I had a lot of sour cream in my burrito bowl last night. And I think that's why my chin is also broken out a little more than yesterday. Again, don't mind my dirty kitchen because how much you want to bet that your kitchen's a mess right now too. I do about half a tablespoon of butter, plop it in, mix my eggs. While this heats up, I'm gonna actually add my hash browns into the toaster to defrost. This is the brand of hash browns that I bought, TJ Farm Select. Honestly, I don't care what kind of hash brown it is as long as it's fried potato. I normally do tortillas, so this is the brand that I bought most recently. I actually like this more than the other brand that I'm used to buying, but I've been eating tortillas with my eggs for the past, I don't even know how many months, and I got sick of them, so I needed the hash browns to kind of mix things up, taste-wise and texturally. I usually have to do this twice, because once isn't enough. I'll cook these on a low heat just to give my hash browns some time to heat up. So I'll heat them in the toaster and then pop them in a pan. I just remembered I'm gonna have dinner at 8:30 tonight, so I guess it's not that bad that I'm having my breakfast so late. Normally my breakfast, like I said, is at 7:45-ish. Then I'll have my breakfast shake 2 to 3 hours after that. On the weekends, it is a little bit different, so I make my shake maybe 50% of the time, because usually on the weekends, my schedule is sort of all over the place. And what I mean by that is I might be out and about running errands and stuff like that, so I don't drink my shake at the normal time. And it's been too many times to count where I've made my shake and then it just sits in my apartment and gets hot because I forget it exists. So we're trying not to do that. We're gonna go ahead and cut up the avocado. I just get the little tiny ones because I'm eating so much. I don't need the really large one. I did buy these last weekend and they tend to go bad fast. Okay, this one's okay. So this is the breakfast that we're working with. So obviously, again, we have how many eggs? 3 ounces of egg whites, 2 large eggs. This is a small avocado, 1 chicken sausage, and then 2 hash browns. I'll have the details on the screen because I didn't do the calculations just now or before I decided to cook this up. Even smelling it, I'm not hungry, but we're gonna do this together. My breakfasts are usually always pretty large. This is what I'll have before I go to work. Minus the chicken sausage, I usually have more eggs. And then my second largest meal is probably my lunch, and dinner is relatively small because I have the 2 snacks leading up to it. So I'm gonna eat this. I'll see you guys at lunchtime. I feel so much better now that I've showered. Oh, my hair is soaking wet. And yes, my roots are different. I'm in the process of filming 2 other videos today. So one of them is me touching up my roots because they were really dark and looking nasty. So yes, anyway, it is time for the snack. I decided that since I'm having my dinner at 8:30, I'm gonna have my lunch around 4:30. It's 2:30 now, which is perfect. It gives me 2 hours after I have my lunch to have another little snack before dinner time. The snack that I'm talking about is actually my morning shake. My bananas were literally green all week and now I think they're too soft. Probably gonna have to make banana bread. So my normal shake has a banana, some mango, and oat milk. For the longest time I was actually using almond milk, and then my sister and a friend of mine were like, why are you still using almond milk? Oat milk is so much better. So I switched and we'll see how I like it. I've actually never tasted it by itself. I don't feel like doing that right now. For the shake, I usually start by measuring out my mango. By the way, I measure everything in ounces. So I do 4 ounces of my mango. Next, I'll weigh my milk. I do 5 ounces. And then honestly, I don't really care how much banana's in it. I just grab and use a whole banana. When I shop for them, I do try to make sure that the bananas I buy are around the same shape or size every week, because I did have some bananas that were half this size. And then I add in a scoop of creatine and then blend it. I do it in this order because I absolutely hate when I find a chunk of something in the shake. By something, it's always mango or maybe a small piece of banana, but it makes me gag. And I do it in this order because with most protein powders, once you start to blend it, it makes the shake kind of foamy and a little bit thicker. I don't like the consistency whatsoever. So after I blend it to make sure that there are absolutely no chunks in it, then I go in and add my protein and I'll mix it one more time. I switched over to Pro Mix last year because the ingredients list is a lot cleaner than most other protein powders. And I felt like a lot of the protein that I was buying was also causing me to break out. Since I've started using it, I haven't noticed any bad breakouts and my gut feels better. Usually always fits a single cup. Yeah, look at that. And then to mix it up a little bit, I do add ground cinnamon on top from time to time, just to, not gonna lie to you, mask the taste of the banana and mango, because I drink this every day, so this does help. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I think this also has a fairly decent amount of protein because I do add the powder. Without the powder, like, I wouldn't drink it. This actually helps me drink the protein powder and get some more carbs in. So I usually chug it. I wait until it gets to about room temp, but I don't have that luxury today, so we're just gonna do the thing. I'll see you guys at lunchtime. I know I look crazy, don't judge me, okay? I'm in the process of bleaching my hair and we're running behind. I'm an hour behind. So I'm gonna be real with you guys. I make my meal prep and put them in these containers. I do have glass ones. I switched over to these plastic ones, but I might switch back to glass because it's actually better for you and the environment. But what I normally do is just have some sort of protein with rice and then I'll add veggies. Because I'm on a time crunch, I'm just gonna put barbecue sauce all over this and call it a day. That's what I was doing all last week. Of course, I use my Sweet Baby Ray's. I have 8 ounces of rice in this container and 6.5 ounces of ground beef. It's 85/15. I could go leaner, but I'm trying to put weight on, so I don't really care that there's a lot of fat. So while that heats up, I'll just show you guys what it looks like, but it's just beef and rice. It's 5:15 actually, I'm running really behind. So we're not gonna do a snack. If I'm feeling peckish, which I highly doubt I will by the time, yeah, it's just too close between this lunch and dinner. Ooh, I just watched Step Up. Love that movie. I didn't really watch it. I listened to it as I did my hair. It makes me want to watch it. Or I'll probably play the next one soon. Do those things to me. I can't dance. Don't let that stop you. Ooh. All right. Woo. I'm impatient. This video was starting off all pretty. Now we're getting real. That's kind of why I don't like doing food videos, because I always feel like things have to be super aesthetic. And if they're not, there's no point in showing it. You know what I mean? These are clean, by the way. So don't judge me. Beef and rice. I'm not going to add vegetables because I'm lazy. I'll see you guys at dinner. Hey guys, I look so different. I'm just gonna sit on the floor. I'm gonna end the video here and just talk about what I ate for dinner because I'm so tired. And I wanna be honest with you guys about like what I ate, because when I meal prep for the week. Usually I run out of my meal prep food by the weekend. So I tend to have my normal breakfast, the same snacks, but I will order out either lunch or dinner. In this case, I still had another meal from the week, which was the ground beef and rice. So I went out to a place called Abba. If you live in Chicago or maybe you visited, it's a pretty popular restaurant. It's a Mediterranean spot. I ordered the green falafel. I wouldn't order it again. I mean, it tasted okay, but it had a kick to it and I wasn't prepared for something a little bit spicy. And I don't really eat spicy food, so my nose was starting to sweat and I'm like, this isn't pleasant. But taste-wise, it was okay. I've had better falafel. I ordered the Japanese sweet potato hummus. I wouldn't order that again. It was just, I wouldn't do it. What else? I ordered the beef, the prime rib beef or something. It was served over polenta and it had decent flavor, but I've had better. And also the portion, it was like this big, which confused the heck out of me because obviously looking at the prices, you're like, what? There were lamb chops. Those also weren't anything special. They were like fried potatoes, which, I mean, you can't really go wrong with those. It's fried potato. I'm gonna let my future self do the math and whatever and figure out what that would be, if I can even do that, to be honest with you. Maybe I'm not that special yet, sophisticated. All right, I'm gonna wrap up the vlog here. I'm really tired. It's already 10 o'clock and I usually go to bed around 9:30, 10. So I will catch you guys in the next video. The next one, I will try to make sure that it's more of like a midweek what I eat in the day, because that one's more aligned to, you know, my fitness goals. At the moment, I'm trying to put on weight, so over the weekends, I'm not super strict about what I'm eating. I kind of just eat whatever. As long as I'm hitting my protein, I'm like, it's fine. And usually when you eat out, you know, calories are through the roof, so I figured it's fine. But yeah, if you guys have any questions, just let me know down in the comment section below. I will get back to you eventually. I'm usually pretty good at it. So yeah, see you guys in the next video. Bye.